Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Buddies with Knowledge, brought to you by me, Rita Kinga. So, I say welcome back because this is my third YouTube channel. Yay! And want to take this opportunity to say thank you to all my subscribers. All 20 of you are amazing. Thank you for believing in me, and for everyone who comments. Thank you so much for sharing your opinions and encouraging me to go on with the YouTube channel. And to everyone that has liked the video, and to everyone that has viewed each and every video that I have uploaded on this channel since I started it like the day before yesterday. So thank you very much to those people. Kindly share more and more as much as you can so that we can be able to support me and also be able to make so many other women and so many other people knowledgeable about what is going on in the world. Yeah, so thank you so much. I really do not take anything or anyone that has subscribed to my channel for granted. Thank you lots. I love you all so much. So today's topic is a topic that I love indulging myself with. I really don't have a lot of friends that to talk to about this, so I always engage in the topic, like in in social media, especially TikTok, like in comment sections of other people, what I think about the topic. So the topic today is confidence. Yeah, that is the topic of the day. And I want to start off by saying that I am not perfect. I am not in any way a wellness coach. These are just the things that I have, gathered from other people who have said that it works, and also have tried to do them myself. When at the beginning of the when I uploaded my first video, I did come out and say that I have been struggling with my confidence. So these tips that I'm about to tell you are not for you only, they are also for me. As I start doing them, we're going to be doing them together as a family, as a whole. And yeah, because I love you so much and I want to share everything with you guys. So let's start with what confidence means. For me, confidence is absolutely being the best version of yourself and being so comfortable in your own skin, being comfortable with everything about you, that even when you're seated to like the most important person on this earth, you still feel that you are that person, that you're that girl. Yeah, I think that is I think that is how I interpret, the whole thing about confidence. You being unshakable in your own skin, knowing what you know, and taking no second chances on yourself. So, a bit of the tips that I want us to talk about, I think the main thing that people take for granted and assume it is performative is the fact that people say the thing with confidence, you just have to fake it until you make it. Just pretend you have confidence until you have made it possible for yourself to, to feel comfortable in your own shoes, in the outfit that you're wearing. And with that said, let us start by some of the things that I think will help us. Yes, me and you. Oh, sorry, me and you be able to be confident enough in ourselves so that we can, embody the whole aura of a Wincy black girl. Because mainly my channel is for the black girls, also the white girls, wherever you are, you can always view us. It's not really, I'm a woman before I'm in anything else. Therefore, I'm a woman before I'm Kenyan. I'm a woman before I'm Christian. I'm a woman before anything else. So this is a channel for us. So let's start with the first thing that I think is key to know to like, confidence. Number one, it's knowing who you are exactly. So this point, I think as I was looking at it, I interpreted it as being your own person, letting not letting any other person's perception not blind who you are to yourself. Be your own person. I guess that is how I interpreted it. So knowing your interests, knowing your moral values, standing 10 toes down by your boundaries and saying that I do not agree with you. I think it's wrong how you treat people. You need to be kind and not feeling uncomfortable with facing the person who is making you uncomfortable. So be your own person. The only perception that matters is your perception of yourself, because how you embody confidence, because we see a lot of people who try to emulate that not emulate who people try to project that they have confidence, and instead of people, e.g. me, who um who feel like they need to be inspired, we just copy. So let's not copy. Let's be our own people. Find interests that you like. Maybe, researching, find a hobby. Pottery is one hobby. Find, any hobby. Like mine, for example, I have several interests that I really love. I love film. I love music. I love writing. I love watching anime. I think those are my best interests, and I think that is whatever people talk about. I will Whatever people say about the things that I've just mentioned, I will always be there trying to put my 10 cents in about those things. Yeah. So, and about your moral values, we live in a world where short form content is abundant, and everyone is telling you how to be confident. Everyone is telling you uh, you should make a person feel comfortable, because as girls, I think we have been put in a situation where we are told to always keep our feelings to ourselves. The opinion that matters is that of a man, and I think that's wrong. So be completely, indulgent in everything that goes on around you, even in your moral values. If you feel like this person has to, if you feel like you're a person that champions for kindness, and your friend is not a champion for kindness and is treating other people badly, you have to stand 10 toes down behind yourself and let them know that you did not feel comfortable with how they had treated you, or how they were treating the other person who you saw they were treating badly. So stand 10 toes down on your moral values. Set your boundaries, guys. Um, I think the people who have a problem with setting the boundaries are the people pleasers. And I think we are not here to judge. People pleasing is a common disease, especially in our generation. It's like an infestation trying to get to all of us, and we found ourselves being comfortable with the things that can never be comfortable at all. So tell yourself that I do not need to take this type of assault, or I do not need to take this type of treatment from this person, because again, it is your own voice. No one is coming to save you. Sorry to break it to you. No one is coming to save you. Have to save yourself. That's all I'm trying to say. You have to be able to speak out for yourself. And yeah, know that the only perception that matters is how you perceive yourself. Guys, I love talking about this. And number two, On my list, we have understanding that everywhere you go, there is a uniqueness you bring to the table. This simply says that everywhere you go, any place you sit, be it with your friends, be it with your family, there is always going to be a uniqueness about you, something about you that is always going to stand out from the other people in the room. Like be it your brains, be it how you treat other people, be it how you see the world, your whimsy, how you see people around you, how you can interpret that this person is not a good person. You have a uniqueness about you. So walk into a room knowing that you are full of uniqueness. You are full of, just be cocky about the fact that none of these people have what you have. And that's, I think, is just how human beings were created. And I think this is a lost form of art because many people are eating up content from, consuming a lot of content, consuming uh, a lot of opinions by other people, and therefore ourselves, how we view the world, our brains are, compressed to the bottom of our minds, and therefore we cannot be able to think for ourselves. And that's why I'm always a champion for you sitting down with your thoughts, with no music, no one talking to you. Just sit down on your own, alone, and I promise you something amazing will come into your brain that you thought will never come into your brain, because we need that. We need to understand that we are unique in our own ways, be it how you treat a person, you know? Yeah, understanding that there is a uniqueness. Maybe you're creative in different areas of work, you know? Yeah, I think that that is pretty much self-explanatory. So number three, which I saw a lot of people champion, is become dangerously competent. This is honor your promises to yourself. If you have said, I will wake up at 6 tomorrow and go for a walk, wake up at 6 and go for a walk, because in that way, you are choosing to, trust yourself. You will instinctively, trust yourself when you say, I'm waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning tomorrow. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go for a walk. Honor that promise to yourself, and you will instantaneously start trusting in whatever you think. You'll start trusting yourself. That's what I want to say. The other thing is that you have to honor your deadlines. If you've said this assignment, I'm going to be done with this assignment by 2 tomorrow, let that assignment be done by 2 tomorrow. If you had said by 5, not by 5, let's say by 11 a.m. tomorrow in the morning, I will have already done all the chores in the house that I am needed to be done, that will be needed to be done at that day. Do them, and trust me, you will trusting yourself. With this, you will build up extra confidence in yourself, knowing that you are able to trust yourself, knowing that there is a uniqueness about you when you're walking into a room, knowing your ground, your perception about yourself will always boost your confidence, guys. I love this topic. Number 4, honoring the universal law of duality. Duality simply means, like a dual. It means two things. So the universal law of duality simply means that when you do something, when you choose to follow that dream of becoming an actress, when you choose to follow that dream of becoming a painter, when you choose to follow that dream of becoming a businesswoman, a businessman, there is always going to be the tough times and the good times. You have to know that the bad times are inevitable as much as you need to know that the good times are inevitable. Bad times will always come when there are good times, guys. So knowing this sets your mind on alertness. So when the bad times actually happen, or actually, arrive, your mind is already set to this was inevitable. I was expecting this, and therefore your spirit will not be crushed dangerously to a point that you feel like giving up. Guys, okay? So therefore you will not mess up anything that you are trying to build. You will not mess up that business. You will not mess up that business proposal that you had. You will not mess up that. You will not mess up anything simply because of the fact that you knew if there are good times, there's going to be bad times. So you are ready for the bad times. And your mind gently, like just went on gracefully because you chose to ready yourself in your head. That will also form a trust in yourself. It will make you feel like you can handle. You'll feel like a strong woman because you're a strong woman even now, and this is to make you a stronger woman who can bet on herself. Uh-huh. Number 5 is do what you are afraid to do. You know, I think this is pretty much self-explanatory. Do the things that scare you. Like for me, starting this YouTube channel scared the hell out of me because again, I'm struggling with my confidence. I'm trying to balance my studies. I'm trying to I'm trying to write. I'm trying to be a filmmaker. I'm trying all these things at once. So this opening up this YouTube channel, was really, really, really scary. And then I read somewhere on TikTok, do the things that you're afraid to do. And that alone I think makes sense. I don't think I have to explain much on it. So do the things that you're scared of. Um, yeah. And number 6, if I think there are religious people here in my channel because I'm religious, but I do not follow religion. I follow Jesus. Pray for confidence. Pray to whoever you think will listen to you about your confidence. In high school, I had the worst type of acne that anyone could ever experience, I think, in their life. And I hated people always remarking about it. So every night I used to cry and go and touch my face and be like, God, please heal my face, and God did something. He did a little something. So don't say, oh, acne is too small for me to pray about. God has other things to worry about. He does, but he also says, come to me with everything, or something like that in the Bible. So pray for your confidence. Pray to God, pray to Jesus, pray to Allah, pray to Buddha, pray to anyone you think will listen. Pray to the universe. Tell the universe, I want amazing skin. Tell the universe, I want confidence in myself, in how I speak, in how I walk, in how I talk. I want confidence to show, in anything that I do. Because again, who does not love a confident girl, confident person? So study the greats. Guys, I'm going to mention a film, and please go and watch Michael, the I think biography of Michael Jackson, and how he, was how he always believed that he was destined for stardom from when he was a little child. Watch that film. Why I'm saying study the greats, it's because he even says it himself. Believe in yourself, study the greats, and become greater. Those are the words of Michael Jackson. So look at your potentials. Look at anyone that you think you could be there. Like like an actor, like if you want to become an actress, look at Zendaya. Look at how she is, how graceful she looks, how effortlessly she fits into a role. And for me, I believe that if you see, like if you feel like you can do it, you can do it. If you see, if you feel your potential, that is you seeing yourself in the shoes of that person. So if you feel like you can act, start acting. If you feel like you can start content creation, start content creation. Study the greats and become greater. Study Michael Jackson, with how he believed with his whole heart that he was destined to be, you know, the greatest person in the whole world. And to this day, he's the second most famous person in the world. The most famous person in the world is Jesus, followed by Michael Jackson. Mind you, he became famous without any source of internet boosting his career. And he used to affirm himself, put little affirmations in the mirror. So when he got ready, he looked at them and he read them out loud. In the studio, when he was about to like sing a song, he will say, I am confident, I am beautiful. He will say all these types of affirmation to the universe, to God, to whoever was listening, so that they could grant him, they could grant him all the things that he needed for his stardom qualities. Uh, yeah, so study your potentials, and it's not if you see yourself there, you are destined to be there. Yeah. Uh, the other thing is, deconstruct. Deconstruction. I don't think with deconstruction, I don't really think you have. Okay, but you do. I think you do have to reconstruct as soon as you do. Deconstruction simply means, beliefs about something that you have always grown up believing this is how it's supposed to be. Deconstruct it. Is this really how it is supposed to be? If you feel like it's not supposed to be that way, you can reconstruct it into your own liking. Like I said, like girls are like growing up around Africa, not even Africa, I think around the world, growing up, girls are conditioned to be below men. And that for me just doesn't work, because women have done such great things for, for the world. Like a woman not founded, a woman was the one who like created Wi-Fi. Can you imagine the world without Wi-Fi? The women literally created the 8 billion people in the world will not be here if it was not for a woman. So take credit for that. Deconstruct anything about your religion, anything about your self-belief, anything about the beliefs around people around you. Try to deconstruct them and then build them back up with what you think is supposed to be right. Yeah. The other thing I would like to say, it's also listen. Whatever you listen to, whatever you put, whatever you consume stays with you. Like in music, when you're listening to sad, depressing music all the time and you are like speaking it out loud, you're telling someone, you're telling God, you're telling the universe, you're telling someone that, oh my God, I'm depressed, I'm sad, I don't want to be here. And trust you me, tongue has power. Tongue will always have power. And when you claim that you can't, well then baby, you cannot. So start saying those positive affirmations to yourself in the morning. Start with a simple prayer and then go to say, I am beautiful, I am smart, I am able. So, and instead of listening to this sad and depressing music, I'm going to put you on to a very amazing artist that I know has amazing self-concept about herself. Megan Thee Stallion. She's a Black African American woman based in the United States of America. Guys, those lyrics, Megan Thee Stallion lyrics are literally the best thing you can ever listen to or affirm to. She's She's an amazing artist. She voices her opinions the way they're supposed to be, and she fears no one. She's always in her takes pride in her independence. And when you watch her documentary, people will always think this is a facade. She's not putting on a facade. This woman has been through things. She has lost dear members of her family, but she chooses to be strong in herself and find the independence to be able to bring such great works of art. Because literally anywhere you like on TikTok, if you put Megan Thee Stallion, it is Megan Thee Stallion. It is people affirming Megan Thee Stallion lyrics, affirming to them. It is Megan Thee Stallion telling you to wake up and go to the gym and take care of yourself. Guys, listen to the woman. She's an amazing artist. Her name is Megan Thee Stallion. Plus, she loves anime, and I love anime. That's why I love her. I love her so much. So, yeah, I think we can to be honest, I cannot do all these things. Okay, not that I cannot, like I have not been doing any of these things. Not that I cannot, I have not been doing any of these things. This is such research that I started long ago, long before I even knew I was going to like start this channel, and I've just been sluggish and slow in doing whatever I was researching about. So I want this to be a journey for me and you as the viewer, because we need to be confident in ourselves. We need to be knowledgeable and be able to speak it out loud, because then again you can be knowledgeable and a little bit shy, so you feel like you cannot stand in a public room and start voicing your opinions. So confidence is that, just be unshakable in who you are, in what you believe, put in the work. And yeah, I really think that all these are things that summarize confidence. Another thing I think I have always overlooked is surrounding yourself with people who bring out the best version of yourself. I feel like in high school I was not surrounded with people, you know, I I I was not surrounded by people who believed I could do it the way I believed they could do it. And it showed in the little comments that they told me, "Oh, your acne is really making you ugly. You look really fat." And if my friend is telling me that, that is not a friend, and I will be there laughing to people, please them. But that is not funny. Just please let us be kind to our friends, because we may never know what they are going through. So surround yourselves with people want the best for you and bring out the best version of who you are. People who will laugh. You will laugh, and at times of laughing, and you will also cry together, which in this world we are living in, it is really, really, really hard to find such a gem of a person. So be your own person. All roads lead back to you becoming your own person. You do not need a person to come and affirm you every morning. You do not need a person to come and tell you this is good. Believe it is good and put it out there for the world to perceive. Feel like I've been talking for ages, but guys, kindly, let's follow through this together, and I will actually give you an update. So kindly comment when you will like us to start. Kindly tell me how I could do this differently. What things I have left out, let's discuss down below in the comments. I feel like today's video is really short, but um, it's because this is a topic that I have always been confident to talk about. It's a topic that I have always thought about bringing out to the world. So I think that's why it has been easy for me to explain. So let's run them back. Number one tip that we are going to be doing, we need to know that we need to know who we are exactly, our interests, our moral values, set our boundaries, what we enjoy doing. We need to know who we are exactly. Number two is understanding that everywhere you go, there is a uniqueness about you. No one can look like you, no one can act like you. You are your own person. Number three, become dangerously competent. Set a deadline and follow through with the deadline. Make a promise to yourself. Make that promise exist for yourself in order to build trust in yourself. Because when you trust yourself, confidence is easy. So be competent. Number four, honor the universal law of duality. Bad good thi- good times and bad times, they are both inevitable. So when good times, no, they are always inevitable. So when bad times arrive, you are not depressed, you're okay, you're thriving through the chaos, sailing through the chaos, because you had already set your mind to it becoming you know uh a what to it becoming a walk in the park. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying, but yeah, tough times are inevitable. So you should always be ready for the tough times. And when you are, nothing is going to break you down. Nothing is going to break down the confidence you have been building on yourself, in yourself. Number five, we said to do what you're afraid to do. Do exactly what you're scared to do. Open that YouTube channel, start writing, go for that audition, open up that business, because again, is it not a business without risks? Number six, pray, pray for confidence and for whatever it is that you want. For the people who pray, um, study the greats and become greater. And those are the words of the great Michael Jackson. Believe in yourself, study the great, and become greater. The other thing is deconstruct your self belief. Deconstruct anything around you that you feel is dragging you behind, and reconstruct it to a weapon that you will use in the near future to help you achieve your goals, to help you achieve your dreams. Number 10, listen to music that magnifies your inner confidence. Do not listen to sad, depressing music all the time, because it will manifest into the real world. And we do not want that to manifest into the real world. We need good things to happen to us. That's why we are listening to good music. Music to make us feel good about ourselves, feel good about our bodies, feel good about the way we look, feel good about anything, literally anything you could ever think about. So yeah, listen to Megan Thee Stallion. And yeah, so guys, kindly tell me what else you would love for us to talk about. Kindly comment. Please try your best to comment and tell me in areas that I need to improve, um, or recommend something that I need to talk about. And yeah, I think that is all for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are a very, very huge blessing right now for even clicking on the video. Thank you for then right now we are at 20 subscribers. Thank you for the 20 subscribers, guys. I love you so much, all of you. Thank you for the likes and for the shares, literally for anything. And some of you, and how you're encouraging me in the comments. Thank you so much for that. I think that is all for tonight. Good night and bye.